All right, hey, welcome back. I'm doing a Lego build here of a soccer ball, association football. Just kind of, this is part two. So here's kind of what I'm building here. It's the final product. Um, so anyway, but anyway, here's my kind of build table. So last time I made a whole bunch of these white hexagon builds. So you can look at part one to see how I made those. And I started working on the black pentagons. So I am now going to finish those builds. So I'm going from these individual pieces, which have a hinge plate, 1x2 bar on a 2x3 brick, and I'm forming them into pentagons, 5 sides, because the soccer ball is made up of 20 hexagons and 12 pentagons. So I used up all the bars, so unfortunately I was saying last time I am short on. So I'm going to have to switch over to clips at some point. So I have now 4 pentagons. I'm working on the 5th. Again, I need 12. All right. 5. I don't have enough. For that one, so. I got some extra black clips. I guess I'm hoping to use as a replacement for the bars, which is going to be annoying because I'm going to have to switch things out later. So, all right, I have now done 6. I have done half of the builds, so now I'm going to finish the other half. I'm going to start by just putting hinges on my 2x3s. Since each pentagon has 5 pieces and I need 12 pentagons, I need to have 60 of these hinge plate 2x3s. The nice about black is they don't fade yellow like the white does. Try and make less groan noises. I have a tendency to do that a lot lately, which is not great for video, is it? So, anybody else building anything cool? Surprised I don't see the comments box or anything. So let me take a minute here. There we go. I have comments turned off. So sorry you can't comment. I'll try and fix that in the future. Or can I change that now? Probably not. Yeah. Whatever. If anybody watches, that's great. If not, that's fine too. It saves me the time of editing. So. I have double the 2x3s because they also serve as tops for the pentagons. So once I run out of hinges, I'm done. Oh, sorry. I forgot I included the instructions here, but I see that it's not working. So let me... Better. I meant to have that up there and have my view rotated such that my hands are on the bottom. So sorry about the turn. All right, so now I'm going to put the black clips on. See how it goes. Again, I'm going in circles of 5. Oops, I put that one on the wrong side. Hopefully it's not too many like that. That'll really confuse me. What do you think about repetitive Lego builds? Or is it better just to be confused at each step? With repetitive, you just kind of keep on going. I keep getting messages. I've lost count of how many of these I made. Oh, that clicking. I gotta stop doing the clicking. I could probably just download the video and audio filter it and then upload it again, but that made a hexagon. That is too many. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 more. And then I can do the big assembly. Well, first I gotta put the second plate on, I guess. Do I have enough clips? Is anybody counting down? Man, I just got hexagons on the mind. Alright, 2 more. I do not have extras of these clips, so if I don't have 10, I am 1 short. Makes sense because I had to steal 1 for the previous. So since I started this recording 7 minutes ago, I've received 8 messages. So last 1 and perfect numbers. Again, I was talking about this last time. I used a scale to weigh out the number of pieces I needed. So fascinating that I have exactly enough black clips, but not enough bars. So I'm just gonna use 1 white bar somewhere in my house. I'm sure I have a black clip that I could probably replace with before going to the show. But I now have 12 pentagons. 6 with clips, 6 with bars. Well, if you come to my show, which I'm sure no one listening will, see if you can find the 1 white clip. It'll be pretty hidden because that's the only part that's showing. And it'll be connected. All these black ones will be connected to white clips. So it'll be definitely hard to track down. Okay, 3. Do I have enough 2x3 plates? Pretty sure I got these off Bricklink too. I was not very successful at the pick-a-brick walls. They tend to have lots of very vibrant colors of the rainbow for different pieces. Black and white, not so much. I do have a ton of these 2x4 black plates. 1, 2, 3. Let me stack them up. Let's see, where's the camera? Right here. Okay. I have no 4, so I better have 3. Better have like at least 15 more of these things here. Otherwise, I'll have to go back to the stock again. 15 exactly. Again, I weighed these out, so and everything was right except for the black bars, if I recall correctly. I was worried I was short on, I think, the white hinges, which I ended up being short on, if I'm not mistaken. based on weight, so it leads me to believe that the hinge weight on Bricklink was off, but it was fine on the black. All right. Whew. So, in step 1, we made 20 of these pentagons, and I put the lids on half of the 6. And now I just made our 12 black pentagons. So the next step, I put the lids on. So the next step is I'm going to make 2 of these like pentagon crowns, as I call them. So I have start with a pentagon, and I have 5 hexagons going all around it. I'm going to make 2 of these in total. So got it. So 1 pentagon, 5 hexagons. All right. Since these are all good, I can put the clips on the center ones to hold it together a little bit better. Oh, these are the ones I decided were a little on the yellow side, didn't I? Probably better off grabbing them from elsewhere. Alright, so now I have locked these in. So now I gotta curl down the hexagons so I can kind of clip them together. So in order for them to stay connected, they need to tilt downward. That's where the challenging part comes in. Alright, so that is what I call a kind of a crown piece here. So I gotta make one more connection to make. This piece is ugly. Not sure that was much of an improvement, but there we go. So, and then it'll come into play later. All right, here's another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's another hexagon. So I'm gonna make another crown piece. Maybe better if I just kind of arrange them like that, and then less overlap. Though it does look ugly. All right, so now we have this assembled. Give me some 5. Not so yellow. That one's kind of yellow. That one's kind of yellow. I told myself I was going to sort out the yellow ones before so I could put them on the bottom, but I didn't, so it's going to be a yellowish soccer ball for sure. All right. Clip. Clip. Okay, so you need to tilt things down. Otherwise it's not going to come together. Remember, it's designed to be round, not flat. If I put a hexagon in the center, it would be flat, but we're going round. Okay, so I've made 2 of those now. So I have 2 crown pieces, but I still have another 10 hexagons to work with. So I'm going to make 2 of these kind of 5 up and down patterns. We're kind of making the outside ring here. So I go up, and then again I'm trying to kind of make a down pattern here. So it's kind of a zigzag. So then the next one I'll connect is right here, right? So now you can see up, down. So now I don't want to continue to go in the same direction. I need to continue up in this direction, and then I need to go down again in this direction. So it's up, down, like so. So now I'm going to make a second one of those. Here's my one with my spider web. Alright. Up. Or maybe another way to think about it is each one has 2 adjacent connected and the third one is open. So two adjacent on the opposite side. Maybe that's harder to do. Alright, so up, down, down, and then this one needs to be the one that's connected to there. Okay. So I made 2 of those. Now I take this and make it into a circle. So if I take this, I'm going to spin it around. And so this is the down here. I'm going to connect it to the up of the next one. So it probably doesn't make much sense, but you got to continue the up-down pattern all the way around. So it's up, this is down, so I need to connect to this one. This is an up, so I need to connect to that one. So it doesn't look very great, but it is. I mean, I have a tendency to just kind of connect these as I go, but I was trying to be a little bit more systematic for the video. Okay. All right. So it's kind of a mess. It doesn't hold its shape. So I guess my next step in my thing was to connect it to those crown pieces. So, and if you did this correctly, you should have 5 hexagons that are sticking up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those connect directly to the crown thing we made earlier on the hexagons that stick down. It should start getting form once you clip these in. Which means because it has no form before you clip them, it will be pretty challenging to do. Sorry about, I'm all over the place with this camera here. Okay, so I've clipped and we kind of have the top half. It's missing a whole bunch of hexagons, but now you can kind of see it sits well on that bottom hexagon. So then I have again 5 hexagons sticking up. The light is completely washing it out for you. I apologize. So maybe if I turn off the light, you can see a little bit better. Whites only connect when they have 2 clips together. So last one here. Alright, it's pretty amorphous. It's easy to smush, and that's because I haven't put pentagons in. So now it doesn't really matter. There's a whole bunch of places I can put pentagons in. So I'm just going to do it. Oh man, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing whatsoever. The camera is like 2 inches away from my build here. The build has gotten too big for the build table. Alright, and now of course I need to lock everything in place with those 2x4s. Looking solid though. Just gonna be building blind from that point on because that's really challenging for me to hold the camera in a way that makes sense to the viewers. Okay, I'm gonna try and boot on this side here. Again, I have all clips here that are uncovered. A little bit of finessing things into place. So I'm glad none of the hinges have popped off. Okay, got this hole right here. Can we see that? I know the structure is pretty solid once you get it put together. intermediate forms tend to be a little fragile, especially when they don't have the lids on top of the 2x4s. Okay. I'm just gonna put the covers on them because putting the black piece in had a tendency to rip off the clips, and they're pretty solid before Alright, so I'm filling in this hole here. That is my last bar pentagon, unfortunately, so now I gotta start changing out clips on all the remaining pieces. So what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 times 5. I have 30 clips to replace. Yay. 1. I'm gonna take 30 clips and replace them with bars. Where's the bars? Some more hinges. Oh, here they are. That one is tight. Ain't going nowhere. Alright, more clips to replace. Oh, we can see a hinge popped off here. Some of these pieces are under pretty high stress if it's not right. Spider web. In my way. hands are getting raw from putting pieces together. Ugh. Five are attached. Let's put in some more. I'm sure I have more that need to be replaced, but I'm just kind of think if I have more of these pentagons in, again, just kind of finding the holes, putting them in. You could be more systematic about it, but the holes are in a regular formation. I feel like my thumbs and pointer fingers are numb from pressing brick together. This is my last one. I don't see any more on the table, so must be. It's definitely more rigid than a. See, I'm bending the hinge plates to get these things in place. It's not ideal. Cool. It is my soccer ball. Zoom out here for a little bit better. Is that neat? I don't know. Oh, you tell me. I can hold it up here. Let me do to the full face scene here. So here it is, the soccer ball. Looks like the color's a little off, but as far as the camera goes, not the brick, but it's coming out a little white. Oh, there it goes. Now it's adjusted. So how's that? That's cool. Oh, whenever I put the brick in front, it just definitely goes magenta. Anyway, so that's the final build here. Build the whites, and you put it on the pentagons, which required more work than I wanted, but got it done. A few pieces to spare, other than black bars, but nonetheless, that's my soccer build. Thanks for watching.